Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Now, first I'm going to point something out really quickly, okay? Because this is 2 days in a row. And for those of you that think a certain way and say, no, that's not what it is. It's this, it's that. Now, I want you to look at the sky, okay? This is the second day in a row. There's no lines in the sky from supposed contrails from airplanes, right? That's what people say. Oh, it's contrails. All those lines you see are contrails. It has nothing to do with, anything being released from airplanes and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here's the question that I would have for people that say that all those lines that we see that stretch from this side all the way through here to this side, for all of you that say that, where are they now? Where are they yesterday? Where are they today? Are we not flying any airplanes yesterday? Were no airplanes flying today? As far as I know, airplanes fly every single day, and there's thousands and thousands of airplanes flying every single day. So where's the lines, folks? Right? And now some of you are going to say, oh, well, because it's at different height levels. Okay, so they're not flying, they're only flying at lower levels today? You know what I mean? So that's a question it's just a question. I'm curious. I'm always curious about things. All right. So, all right, what we're going to talk about in this video. Sorry, I wanted to point that out. I saw that yesterday and I was thinking about that and I was like, that's really interesting that is that way. All right, so what we're going to talk about today a little bit, we're going to talk about 50-gallon barrels. Okay, sealable 50-gallon barrels, and the reason we're going to talk about this is because of all this flooding that's happened and all those type of things, and a lot of people have lost their storage supplies, right? They got food and they got other supplies all stored up. Storm comes in, flooding comes in, floods everything, ruins everything. There's your answer. There's your answer right there, and I'm going to show you this, okay? So you have this 50-gallon barrel. It's got a snap lid on it. So I'm going to pop that snap lid. You hear the air release? Okay. So we're going to take that lid right off of there. Now you got your other lid. And I'm going to show you on the bottom side of this lid is a rubber gasket, as you can see right there. Okay. So you got that rubber gasket. Now, these barrels here that you see here, they've been sitting outside well over a year, probably a year and a half, that I've just had them sitting outside here, okay? I have dog food in one, I have chicken feed in the other. Excuse me. So dog food in one, chicken feed in the other. Now, if you look in here, this is where Heller's dog food is. Inside of this, there's zero condensation, nice and dry. There's one of her bags of dog food. There's another bag underneath, and then I got the one that I'm working on. But all you're doing is you have that rubber gasket seal. You put that lid on there, right? Then this one here, I'm going to set this down a second. Okay. So I set that one down on there, right? Now it's there. And I'm going to take that there. And that seals that up. It's airtight. It's waterproof. Very awesome. Works fantastic. And so you could have your supply of food or whatever in your 50-gallon barrel. What can you do? Big storms coming. All kinds of concerns and problems. I can take my 50-gallon barrel with my food supplies and stuff, throw it on the trailer over here, and I can leave, and so I'm not going to lose that supply of food. Or you can take those 50-gallon barrels, you can secure them down somehow or secure them all together or wherever you have them, and if the flooding comes through, hopefully it doesn't get washed away, right? But then you could always put identification on those barrels, and property of and all that type of stuff sealed up, or even on the inside. So if somebody finds those barrels and they open it up and it says, if you find this barrel, it belongs to Joe Blow, and here's my phone number, and those type of things. So it's an option that you can use, so you're not going to lose your supply of food. And I think that is, or even or other valuables. I mean, you can put whatever you need to put in one of those things. I find them to be awesome. Now, I know this month we have, there she is, there's that princess. We have 20 barrels coming down this month. Now, cost-wise, I'll just talk about that real quick. I paid $50 a piece locally. There was a place that I found that I got them for $50 a piece locally. Now, I went back to that place. They had more barrels, but it wasn't the rubber gasket rim barrels. So here's another beauty of having a group. So one of the guys in the group, Mark, says, hey, I got a place up here. I know a guy. He's got these barrels for $10 a piece. He said, I said, well, go look, see if they have the rubber gasket rims, and if they do, grab some. So he's like, okay. So he went over and they had the rubber gasket rims. So he picked up those barrels for $10 a piece. So now there was the 10. He went back a couple days later and picked up another 10 barrels. So there's $20 or 20 barrels for $200. They're going to be coming down here this week. Jimmy's going to be picking them up, I think, today. And then, so he's going to be picking those up either today or Wednesday, one of those 2 days, and he's going to be bringing them down here. So teamwork again. Somebody finds something, they go, hey, well, we can get it at this price over here, just as good. Let's do it. Let's grab them. And now we're going to have another option to be able to store food. Now, the other thing, too, with these barrels that I wanted to mention really quickly, all right, your mice and your rats and those type of lovely critters, not chewing through a metal barrel. They're not getting in there. So it's going to keep your food safe from pests as well. So those are a couple of good options to have as well. So something to think about. Just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully that helps, okay? Remember, guys, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do in life, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.